Frederick Gordon Crosby, 1885 to 1943, known as F. Gordon Crosby, or simply Gorby to his friends, was a pivotal figure in the world of automotive illustration, celebrated for his dynamic and evocative depictions of early motor racing and the burgeoning automotive industry. His work, primarily created for the Autocar magazine, captured the excitement, glamour, and technical innovation of a transformative era in transportation. Crosby's ability to blend artistic flair with mechanical accuracy made him one of the most renowned motoring artists of his time, leaving a legacy that continues to captivate enthusiasts and collectors. Early life and background. Born in 1885 in Sunderland, England, Frederick T. Gordon Crosby's early life remains somewhat enigmatic, with limited documentation about his formative years. He attended Christ's Hospital Bluecoat School near London, an institution known for its rigorous education, but he had no formal training as an artist. His artistic skills were largely self-taught, though he later attended life drawing classes after embarking on his professional career. This lack of formal training did not hinder his development. Rather, it allowed him to cultivate a unique, intuitive style that resonated with the energy of the early automotive age. Crosby's entry into the automotive world began in 1908, at the age of 23, when he joined the Daimler Motor Company in Coventry as a junior draftsman. Coventry, a hub for Britain's emerging automotive industry, was transitioning from textile and cycle manufacturing to automobile production, fueled by the mechanical skills of its workforce. At Daimler, Crosby honed his technical drawing abilities, which would later inform the precision of his illustrations. His time at Daimler also introduced him to a vibrant community of car enthusiasts, including lifelong friends Sammy Davis and Monty Toombs, who shared his passion for automobiles. Living in a boarding house run by Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Ludlow Clayton in Coventry, Crosby was immersed in an environment buzzing with young men eager to make their mark in the motor industry. Clayton, employed by the Automobile Engineer published by ILIF, the same company behind the Autocar, recognized Crosby's talent and recommended him to ILIF, leading to his first commission, a perspective drawing of the BTH Magneto. This marked the beginning of Crosby's transition from technical draftsman to automotive illustrator. Career at the Autocar. In 1908, Crosby joined the Autocar, the world's first car magazine, where he would spend the majority of his career until his death in 1943. His role as the magazine's staff artist placed him at the heart of Britain's motoring culture, and his illustrations became a defining feature of the publication. Working under tight weekly deadlines, the Autocar was published every Friday. Crosby produced a prolific body of work, ranging from charcoal and pencil sketches to watercolors, gouache, and occasional oil paintings. His ability to meet these deadlines while maintaining high artistic quality set him apart from contemporaries like Brian de Grignot, whose work for the rival magazine The Motor appeared less polished due to even stricter schedules. Crosby's illustrations captured the thrill of early motor racing, including iconic events like the Le Mans 24-hour race, the Monte Carlo Rally, the Alpine Rally, and the Targa Florio in Sicily. His work often depicted pre-World War I racing cars, which he exaggerated slightly to emphasize their grandeur and speed, reflecting the era's sense of adventure and excess. His vibrant paintings of the Targa Florio, commissioned by Vincenzo Florio, remain in the possession of the Sicilian Automobile Club, testament to his international influence. Beyond racing scenes, Crosby's versatility shone through in his technical cutaway drawings, caricatures, cartoons, and cover designs for the Autocar. He is credited with pioneering the exploded drawing and cutaway techniques, which allowed readers to visualize the inner workings of complex machinery. His cover designs, often in watercolor or gouache, advertised manufacturers' products with a focus on aesthetic appeal, contrasting with the era's tendency to prioritize functionality over design. His humorous series, Keeping Up Appearances, created with writer Monty Toombs, critiqued this trend through witty anecdotes and sketches, becoming an instant hit with readers. Crosby's technical accuracy stemmed from his draftsman background, but his artistic sensibility elevated his work beyond mere illustration. He captured the drama and passion of motoring with a luminous quality, reminiscent of Golden Age illustrators like Arthur Rackham, his use of light, particularly in watercolors, and his ability to convey motion and atmosphere made his work stand out. Critics, including Peter Garnier, author of The Art of Gordon Crosby, 1978, noted that his best renderings surpassed photographs in their ability to evoke the spirit of the time. Notable works and exhibitions. Crosby's artistic scope extended beyond automotive subjects. He exhibited 3 or 4 times at the Royal Academy, a prestigious achievement for a self-taught artist. His first exhibit in 1916 was a dramatic painting of Flight Lieutenant Reggie Warnford shooting down the Zeppelin L-37 over Ghent, the first German Zeppelin downed by British aircraft. This work, now housed in the Imperial War Museum, marked a historic moment as the first aeronautical painting displayed at the Royal Academy. Other notable exhibitions included a 1921 coastal painting of Cornwall and a 1932 piece titled Ice Skater. His wartime illustrations, particularly during World War II, depicted air and sea battles with renewed vigour, including a striking 1941 painting of a Messerschmitt Me-110 over Southampton. Crosby also contributed to charitable causes, creating works like a 1933 to 1934 French Alps scene for Barnardo's and aeroplane diving for the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund. Commissioned by King George VI, his versatility was further evident in his non-automotive works, such as landscapes of the Scottish Highlands, 1918 to 1919, and a 1911 seascape, which showcased his ability to handle diverse subjects and media. Perhaps one of his most enduring contributions to automotive design is the Bentley badge, a symbol that remains iconic to this day, and the Jaguar Leaping Cat mascot, introduced in 1938. How the Jaguar Leaper evolved. Sir William Lyons had a sharp eye for style and a low tolerance for anything that looked clumsy. So when he saw a clunky aftermarket mascot stuck on the bonnet of an SS Jaguar saloon, he was less than impressed. In fact, he famously quipped it looked like a cat shot off a fence. Not exactly the image he wanted for his sleek, high-performance cars. At the time, various accessory firms like Desmo were producing unofficial mascots for Jaguars, but Lyons wanted control. He understood that every detail, down to the bonnet ornament, needed to reflect the brand's identity, elegance, agility, and sophistication. To set things right, Lyons turned to Crosby, who was not only an artist known for his dynamic work in the Autocar magazine, but also his precision in metalwork. Crosby was tasked with creating a mascot that embodied the essence of a Jaguar in motion. The result was the now iconic Leaper, a big cat frozen mid-pounce, full of energy and grace. More than decoration, it became a symbol of the brand's spirit and ambition. Lyons got what he wanted, a mascot that leapt off the bonnet with class, not chaos. Crosby was clearly a Jaguar fan from the earliest days of the marque, owning a 1936 Jaguar sedan, and was pictured with his car in the Alps. These designs highlight Crosby's ability to blend artistic creativity with practical application, influencing the visual identity of major automotive brands. Personal life and tragic end. Crosby married Marjorie Dickinson in 1913, and the couple had 2 sons, Peter, born 1914, and Michael, born 1920. Peter showed significant artistic promise, following in his father's footsteps, but his career was cut short when he was killed in 1943, piloting a P-51 Mustang that crashed over the English Channel during World War II. The loss of his eldest son devastated Crosby, who was already struggling with the toll of his demanding career and declining health. Unable to cope with this tragedy, Crosby took his own life in August 1943 at the age of 58. His younger son, Michael, later emigrated to New Zealand, where the family continues to use the hyphenated surname, Gordon Crosby. Crosby was described as a congenial yet enigmatic figure, a charmer of the First Order, who was unorthodox and disdainful of authority. His lifelong friendships with colleagues like Sammy Davis and Monty Toombs, formed in the vibrant automotive community of Coventry, underscored his ability to connect with others through a shared passion for cars. Despite his reserved nature, he was deeply affected by personal losses, including the deaths of friends in a 1922 plane crash returning from the French Grand Prix. Legacy and influence. Crosby's work bridged the gap between illustration and fine art, earning him recognition as both a journalist and an artist. His paintings and drawings, estimated at 350 to 400 pieces, are highly sought after by collectors, with original works fetching increasingly high prices at auctions. A major exhibition in 1978, coinciding with the publication of Peter Garnier's The Art of Gordon Crosby, showcased 124 pieces from the Autocar archive, cementing his reputation. The Lumen Museum in The Hague displays a significant collection of his works, and prints of his paintings, such as those in The Endless Quest for Speed and Meteors of Road and Track, continue to be cherished by enthusiasts. Crosby's ability to capture the sublime luminosity of motoring scenes, as noted by some critics, places him among the great illustrators of his era. His work is often compared to that of J.M.W. Turner for its poetic depiction of technology's impact on society. While some in the art world dismissed his illustrations as lowbrow due to their commercial nature, others argue that his ability to distill the drama and passion of pre-war racing elevates his work to the level of fine art. His influence extends beyond art into automotive design and culture. His technical illustrations informed manufacturers and enthusiasts alike, while his racing scenes preserved defining moments in automotive history. Crosby's work remains a testament to an era when cars represented not just transportation, but a thrilling new frontier of human achievement. Conclusion. Frederick Gordon Crosby's life and work embody the spirit of an era when the automobile was a symbol of innovation, adventure, and glamour. From his early days as a draftsman at Daimler to his prolific career at the Autocar, Crosby's illustrations captured the essence of motoring, with unmatched vitality and precision. His self-taught artistry, technical expertise, and passion for cars allowed him to create a body of work that continues to resonate with audiences today. Despite personal tragedies and the challenges of his time, Crosby's legacy endures through his iconic designs, celebrated exhibitions, and the timeless appeal of his art. As Peter Helk, a contemporary, noted in Crosby's obituary, in his sphere, Crosby was the greatest artist there had ever been. This has been a production by Curious Jag. Please like and subscribe.